Don't you just hate that growing your YouTube channel feels like putting air in a deflated air mattress? That's because you've been following advice that's either outdated, outrageous, or just straight up outlandish. So I'm going to share with you 3 pieces of advice that's keeping your channel deflated and preventing it from growing. Now, the first piece of advice that you've been following that's been doing this is the advice of that you should heavily edit your videos. Now, when you're listening to these gurus and these marketing experts, they're not necessarily saying it, right? But it's definitely implied when they're creating videos showing you how to do all these different editing techniques. It's implied when they're showing you how to do these jump cuts, how to add these B-rolls, how to do these different fancy techniques, how to add the music, right? And they're showing you how to craft your video similar to some of the entertainers that you watch, like a Mr. Beast. But here's the thing. No one is watching your channel because it's edited in a specific way. Think about it. You don't watch anyone's videos because they edit it like they work for some major movie production company. No, you watch it for 2 reasons. Because either this video gives you information on how you can solve a problem, or this video is entertaining you to distract you from solving that problem. And those are the same reasons why anyone will be watching your videos. The content itself is more important than the production value. My father once said something that stuck with me for years. He said that we're all inherently selfish. We do things for our own benefit. So when you're putting out videos, you have to understand that people are going to watch it for their own benefit. How does this provide value to me? How does this video help me with the problem that I'm trying to solve? How does this video distract me? How does this video provide some form of entertainment when I'm dealing with something in my day-to-day life? Those are the reasons why people will be watching your videos. Again, not based on how you've edited them. And here's another thing. We are living in a world where we're co-mingling with AI generated content. And so seeing all these heavy edited videos and these well-crafted videos is a turnoff for a lot of people. More people are becoming tuned into content that is more simple, that's more authentic and natural than all these fancy edited videos. Like for my videos now, I've made the greatest decision to stop editing them. Now, I edit out my mistakes, right? That's about it. But other than that, I don't add any more B-roll. I don't add any more music for 2 reasons. One, I wasn't great at editing. 2, I hated editing. It took away all of my creative energy that I could be putting towards actually adding the real value within the videos. Spending hours trying to add jump cuts and B-roll and all these other stuff, it was tiresome, and I wasn't even great at it. So it made a lot of sense for me to stop editing my videos. Here's the second advice that's keeping your channel deflated, which is to have heavy call to actions in every video. Every time you tell people to please like, subscribe, share my video, share my channel with someone, you have to understand this. It goes back to the advice of my father. We are all inherently selfish. We do things for our own benefit. So if your video didn't add value to that particular person, no matter how much you send this, they won't see a need to do that, right? And it comes across as a little bit of begging. If your video does add value to this person, they won't hesitate to like that video. They won't hesitate to subscribe. They won't hesitate to find other ways of getting help from you. Why? Because you actually focused on the value within the video. You focused on how to help them with whatever problem that they're having and dealing with. So these heavy call to actions of liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I get it, right? We've all been conditioned this way. We've all been conditioned to believe that you have to do this in every video to remind them to take action, because sometimes they may forget, right? Even for me, I have to reprogram myself to stop doing that and realize that, again, people are going to do what they feel is within best interest for them. And sometimes the video that they may be watching might not even be the best interest for them to consider liking that video. So I have to go back to the drawing board and understand them deeply so that I can add tremendous value to them. And the byproduct of that is them actually liking, commenting, and subscribing. They won't hesitate to do so if that video was valuable for them. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying that it's bad to invite them to an opportunity to go deeper with you, whether that's a lead magnet you may have, or a webinar or a group coaching program that you may have. I couldn't even say the word correctly, right? But the thing is, when you're heavily shouting to the mountaintops of what they should do next after watching that video, that can be a turnoff, especially if that video did not add value to them. Why could it not add value to them? Maybe you hyper focused on the production value rather than the quality value. Now, the third piece of advice that's keeping your channel deflated is prioritizing shorts. We've all known the benefits of shorts. It's easier to get views from shorts. It's even easier to get subscribers from shorts. In fact, this isn't my first channel. This is actually my second channel. And the reason why I abandoned that channel is because shorts actually killed that channel. I was prioritizing shorts. I was posting 2 shorts a week along with the long form video. And shorts were the driving force of growth for that channel. I was getting a lot of views. I would even have videos that would go viral. Most of my subscribers came from that channel. But those new individuals who would view those videos, that would be the only video that they watch, and they wouldn't watch any of my long form videos, which meant that I didn't have the opportunity to go deeper with them, to really help them with whatever problem that I could solve. And YouTube, it lowered my impressions on those long form videos. So people were only sticking to watch bite-sized content, right? They was only getting a snack. They wasn't getting the full meal that would really give them the nutrients to grow as an individual. You see, when you prioritize shorts, YouTube will identify you as a short form creator. And I'm starting to see this with so many coaches. They post a lot of shorts and wonder why they can't get views on their long form videos, or why those short form viewers does not translate to long form viewers. And it's because YouTube has identified you as a short form creator. Here's the thing, YouTube's job is to keep people on this platform. Your job is to partner with YouTube and keep people on this platform with the content that you're posting. So if your shorts are what's keeping people on their platform, that's what they're going to prioritize. If your long form videos, if you're not prioritizing them, if that's not what's keeping people on the platform, they won't be raising the impressions on those videos for people to see and watch those videos. Which means this: it will be harder for people to trust and like you because they're not going deeper with you, because they're not spending a longer time with you, right? That's why it's important to prioritize long form videos on YouTube. With this channel, I made a conscious decision to not post shorts on it because I refused for YouTube to identify me as a short form creator. I wanted people to connect with me with my long form videos. Now, has the growth been slower than if I were to post shorts? Absolutely. But the beauty of posting only long form videos and getting a couple of views here and there, and my impressions are starting to rise incrementally, is that I know that those people are coming specifically for that video. They're coming specifically for that main course meal rather than a snack. And the best thing that I can do is to improve the quality, the value within my video, so that people will have a reason to stay and watch, and also have a reason to go deeper with me so that I can help them with whatever problem that they're dealing with. By the way, if you want to know if YouTube identifies you as a short form creator, you can look on your analytics and see where most of the views are coming from, to see where most of your subscribers are coming from. You can even ask the YouTube Studio AI to see how it views you, to really know if YouTube is identifying you as a short form creator and suppressing the impressions on your long form video. Now, I don't want to leave you high and dry by just sharing outdated advice that's keeping your channel deflated. I want to give you something that can patch up that hole, which is this: if you want to continue to grow on this platform, have an in-depth knowledge and understanding of your people. Understand them deeply so that your videos can be catered for them. That builds that trust that you're looking for. That builds that connection that you're looking for. That persuades them to go deeper with you, right? To find out how it is that you can help them with whatever problem that they're dealing with. Now, if you feel like you need to tune up your understanding of your audience, in the video down below, I break down the framework that I use to deeply understand them so that I can make better content for them. If you're ready to take control of your life and develop that confidence that you've always been waiting for, then these two videos will help with that.